Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to watercolor your bundles in just 10 minutes. First I will start off with the things you will need, so let's get right into the video. First you're going to need some conditioner, any kind would do. This is just what I had on hand. You're going to need some scissors, your comb, which is optional, something to stir your water with. I chose a cake ice or a cake spatula or whatever you want to call it. Of course your dye. I picked up Revlon Color Silk in the color black and I got 3 boxes. Your gloves, of course, and the hair. I got 18, 20, and 22 inch loose wave and also 18 inch loose wave frontal. So first you're going to start off by taking the wrapper off the bundle, which is actually optional. Some people like to leave it on, but I prefer to take mine off just because I want to make sure I get all of the hair dyed the color I would like. And when you're taking this wrapper off, be very careful because you can snag the hairs. And also if you're going to use scissors, be very careful because you can cut the hair, which I have done, and we don't want to be doing that, okay? All right. So next you're going to go ahead and take all of your products out of the box. It contains a white jar with cream, a developer, which you see here, it'll be labeled number 2. And it also contains a pack of conditioner, which I did not use. I just used the conditioner you've seen previously. And it also came with some instructions, which we don't read instructions. Who do that, right? And the instructions actually included the gloves, so you don't have to buy the gloves separately. But if you want to, your choice, okay? First, you're going to go ahead and open and take the top off the bottle of creamer. And then what you're going to do is pour your developer, which is the number 2 bottle, inside of the jar. And when you're pouring this in there, be extra careful because we need all the developer, okay? All right. And I chose to shake it up just because I want to be extra, you know. So I'm pouring the developer into the jar, making sure I don't spill any of it. And when you pour all of the developer in the jar, you want to put the top back on there. And what you're going to do is go ahead and shake it. Baby, shake it till you can't shake it. Alright, so after you have mixed that up completely, what you're going to realize is the nozzle of the bottle turns black, and that is a good thing because that just shows you that your mixture is all mixed up completely. Next, you're going to go ahead and fill a bowl up with some next to boiling hot water. And actually, I forgot to mention in the beginning, that is another item you will need. You can pick one up from pretty much any store around Walmart, Target, wherever you shop at. But I actually got this bowl from the Dollar Tree. Hey, why not? Everything is $1, baby. And what you're going to do is go ahead and fill that bowl up with some next to boiling hot water. You actually can boil some water on the stove, but don't boil it too hot because it's only $1, baby. It will burn the bowl. You can also put some water in the microwave, heat it up. That works as well, but I did not have to do that. My faucet water gets really hot, so that was a plus. And then next you're going to go ahead and put in your gloves, and you're going to go ahead and take the dye and open them up one by one. And also for the nozzle, it doesn't come pre-open, so you're going to go ahead and take your scissors and cut the tops off of each one. And what I do is go ahead and reshake it as well before I put it in the dye, and I go ahead and squirt the dye in there. And as you see me squirting it in there, I'm like, baby, this is taking too long. So what I did is went ahead and took the top off, and I just squirted it in there and make sure I got every inch of that dye out of that bottle. Alright, so after you have went ahead and put all of your dye in the water, what you're going to do is go ahead and take something to mix your water up with. And like I said, I chose the little cake icer. And you're going to go ahead and stir it up until you see none of those little black lumps or clumps in the water. Alright, so once you have stirred the water completely and gotten all the lumps out, what you're going to do now is take each bundle and start dipping it into the water. I would recommend taking the same utensil you stirred the water with to go ahead and push the bundles kind of into the water, just to make sure you get each strand dyed thoroughly. And of course, the water is still hot, so you don't want to dip your hands in there and try to do this. And I'm just going to repeat this process for each bundle, so just keep on watching. So next, what you're gonna go ahead and do is grab your frontal, and I'm just gonna repeat the same process as I did with my bundles. I'm gonna go ahead and just push the frontal in the water with my cake icer. Make sure I'm getting each and every strand dyed, and then also I'm gonna go ahead and push the lace in the water as well. I know some of you may be skeptical about dyeing your lace, but it is perfectly fine. Once you bleach your knots, that dye will come right out. And so what I'm going to do now is leave it in for about 10 minutes. And then when I come back, we're going to go ahead and rinse it out. Alright, so after I have pulled majority of the water off of the hair, what I'm going to do next is go ahead and condition the hair. And for conditioner, I just like to pour that conditioner directly onto the hair and kind of lather it in gently with my fingers, just so I won't tangle the hair or anything like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this for each bundle and the frontal, and go ahead and rinse in cold water. Now for the frontal, this is where I say the comb is optional. I like to go ahead and just comb through the frontal to make sure that it is dyed completely, and if not, then I'll just go ahead and kind of leave the frontal in a little longer, just so each strand of the hair in the frontal is dyed. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.